let's now shift focus to the primary market. We do have Corona Remedies 655 crore IPO, which opens for subscription on the 8th of December. The price band for the offering is around 1,008 to 1,062 rupees. We have with us Nirav Mehta, who's the promoter and MD and CEO of Corona Remedies, joining in. Nirav, thank you very much for taking the time out. If you could just start by giving us a couple of details with regards to the IPO. We understand that ChrysCap will be selling a certain amount of stake, and it is a pure OFS, so none of the money will be going to the promoter. Or none of the money will rather be going to the company. So just give us a sense, how much is the promoter divesting, how much is ChrysCap divesting, and what are the long-term plans for a PE fund such as ChrysCap in your company?
Yeah, thank you, Mehta. Thank you, Sonal, for inviting me over here on the CNBC live show. We are Corona Remedies Private Limited, going to become a Corona Remedies Limited. Before answering your question, let me take you to the name, because, Corona, we have started on 6 December 2004, where we want to give a name to the company, and we have identified that let's give a name to the company around sun, which is a source of energy. And there's a company nearby that name in the industry, so we have find out other name. A corona is nothing but when sun rises, sure, the orange color ring is called corona. Brighter ring of sun, outside sun is corona.
Sure, Mr. Mehta, we get that.
Corona Remedies Limited.
We get that. Mr. Mehta, on paucity of time, I'm going to ask you to just focus on the details in terms of...
Yeah, right. So it is about 10.09% OFS, where promoter family has been divesting about 3.5%, and ChrysCapital is divesting about 6.59%. In the company, Chris holds 27.5%. Out of that, they are divesting this. This is about 70% plus OCF EBITDA. So there is, positive cash in the business been generating by the company. So I think so there is no need for the primary as of now. That's why we are going for, 10.09% OFS. ChrysCapital has been very seasoned private equity, professional private equity. So they will divest in years to come as far as their stake is concerned.
Got it. The remaining stake, if you can clarify again, it will not be sold in the near term. Have you had that conversation with ChrysCapital? Because it's a PE firm which is selling now. Maybe they could sell once, they do get the kind of returns that they have wanted from this particular investment. And in terms of your growth plans, you have been doing a lot of acquisitions to, take up on more growth. So what is the acquisition kitty that you have in place right now?
So as far as acquisition is concerned, we have always gone on the brand acquisition or a therapy basket acquisition, which has been in a fitment to our product. Whatever product has been there in the fitment, we try to acquire if we can able to give the justice to the brand. In the past, we have done the acquisition with a pharma giant, Glaxo, Abbott, and the last acquisition with the Sanofi Aventis, where we acquired a few of their brands. The important is how we can give a justice to the brand. This brand are in the fitment to us, and every time till the time we have demonstrated a great outcome of the acquisition of the brand. We will eyeing on it. Today we don't have anything in the kitty, but we will eyeing on the portfolios or brands which has been in our fitment or in a therapies, or with the therapies we can enter into the new therapies.
Okay.
As far as ChrysCapital is concerned, today they are going to divest about 6.59%. We have, they have a full conviction on the company as of now, so they will divest in years to come whenever they want to divest.
Okay. Well, one of those strategies has been, Mr. Mehta, to, acquire these brands from MNC companies such as Bayer as well as Sanofi and Abbott previously. Mayoril in particular, which is a Sanofi brand, how much has it grown? Because it seems to be one of your top brands that you're selling today. So how much was it in terms of sales before you bought it? How much have you scaled it up to? And is that a key strategy of Corona Remedies going forward, which you can apprise us of? Are you going to continue buying MNC brands aggressively?
Yeah, so as far as Mayoril is concerned, there's an interesting story. In FY23, we have bought this brand at around 230 crore plus. And at that given of time, the volume of business of Mayoril is about 27-28 crore a year. Today, in 2 years of time, this brand has been growing and we have been eyeing 90 crore plus as far as this financial year is concerned. So we have multifold grown in terms of value. And as far as gross margin is concerned, we can improvise about 800 basis point of the gross margin also. Because we don't have any big brand in the pain management, and Mauril is a perfect fitment to us in the pain management, which has given us a good entry in the market of pain management. We have acquired that brand and given a justice to that brand. Yes, moving forward, we are eyeing on the brands which has been in a fitment to us. From the multinational or from the other companies, we are open to acquire brands in our kitty.
Okay. Mr. Mehta, you indicated that 800 basis points gross margin expansion can happen. This is specifically for this particular brand. And are you expecting this similar 3 times growth in revenues that you saw for this one?
So as far as revenue growth is concerned, it's a huge market of pain management. But, you know, in the 2 years of time, we have grown by 3 times. It's not necessarily been necessary that we will grow in the same pace. But yes, we are bullish on taking the market share in the pain management market, and we have make our strategies accordingly. As far as 800 basis point gross margin is concerned, I'm talking only with the Mauril and the group of Mauril, because we have added 2 new SKUs in Mauril Plus and Mauril Max, which was not been launched at that given of time when Sanofi has handled this brand. So put together, we have gone for the increment of 800 basis point of gross margin in group of Mauril from FY23 to FY25.
Okay. Just explain to us, there's been a significant jump in terms of your margins. 15% is what you had recorded around in FY23. That's gone to 21% in FY25 and 21% in the latest quarter as well, thereabout. Is 20 to 21% now a sustainable figure for the company, or are we going to see some kind of, decline in that?
So if you look at the pharmaceutical industry, it's a very predictable industry. In particularly, we have about 96.33% contribution out of the India pharma market. And in this market, if we grow on our volume, there are 3 levers of the growth: volume growth, price growth, and new introduction growth. If we continue to grow on the revenue growth, ultimately your employee cost and other SG&A cost has been going down and profitability gone up and PAT grown up. So this is the simplest model which our industry has been witnessing with many other peer group companies also, and we are on the same line. So by adding the people, by adding the geographies, by adding the products, today we have been we are number 1 company as far as volume growth is concerned. We are number 1 company as far as growth is concerned out of top 30 companies. And we are seeing very bright future as far as portfolio is concerned. Reason being, in the pharmaceutical industry, 3 things is very important. Number 1, are you in the right industries? Yes, we are. Number 2, are you in the right therapies? So our therapies are growing little better than the industry. I'm talking about women's healthcare, cardiometabolic, pain management, and urology. Okay. And third, how is your execution philosophy? So our execution philosophy gives us the confidence that in the days to come also we'll try to deliver the good results.
Okay, Mr. Mehta, thank you so much for explaining that business structure to us and the outlook on growth going forward as well. We'll have a conversation again when the IPO opens and when you list as well, so that you can speak freely about future projections as well. It was a pleasure speaking with you. That's the word coming in from this new kid on the block, Corona Remedies. But for now, we'll slip into a short break. When we come back, we'll connect with Jignanshu Gaur, who's the Director and Senior Research Analyst at Bernstein. Decode what's ailing Trends Growth that is on our radar today.